So I've been picking up on this like panicky energy, like you're trying to rush and hurry up and get something done, but you're missing quite a few pieces and you just don't understand what those pieces are. Like you're on the verge of this major breakthrough that you don't even know what the breakthrough is, but you feel like this rushy, like feeling to hurry up and get things done. But then it's like you start to become overstimulated to the point of you can't hear what you're being guided to do because your mind is extremely overstimulated, and because it's overstimulated you start to fall back into your old habits that used to ease you before, but realizing that it's actually not helping and it's making the situation worse, to the point where you're just in this mood of eliminating any distraction that your old self was used to when you were feeling moments like this. I just lost my train of thought. But it's like you start to get distracted. And then it's like the more you get distracted with these old habits that you once had, I had to gather my thoughts because everything is coming so fast, and like trying to articulate the feeling into words and to get it out into a way that's understandable. Anyways, my mind is going a million miles per hour. But it's like it's like you are overstimulated with the, I know I need to do A, B, C, D, but how am I supposed to do this? And then it leads over to another thing that you got to do. How am I going to do this? Because I need this. Okay, if I'm going to do this, I need this. And if I'm going to do this, I need to do this. And then it's like you build yourself up into this spiral, which makes you fall into things to suppress it when you really need to feel and sense what it is. Like you need to get rid of those distractions or anything that is stimulating your mind that helps you that helped you previously destimulate yourself, even though it's not really destimulating. I hope this is making sense. Where that'd be like, okay, let's say I know I feel I need to move, even though you don't have to move, but something in your spirit is telling you that you need to move. But then you start thinking, well, how am I gonna be able to do this? And then it's like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, then I need to have this. And if I don't, how am I gonna get this if I don't have this? So it's like a chain reaction. And then it's like it keeps getting heavier and heavier on the things that you need to let go. But it's like, I feel like you're finding some way around not having to let certain things go, even though you know your spirit is telling you to let go of them, because it's creating that blockage. That it's like a blockage preventing you from a destiny you're supposed to be walking in right now, but you still don't even understand what that destiny is, to the point where I don't want to say you're losing hope, but it's like it's making you frustrated, all because you're not letting go and easing your mind of that distraction or that stimulation that's blocking you from getting the answers in the first place. So I feel like it's time to go into that hermit mode, that time of isolation, to like eliminate anything that is overstimulating your mind that doesn't need the stimulation. Like, for example, even if you got to go on that social media break, unplug that TV, get off your phone for a while, and just sit in pure silence. Some, I feel like you need to physically fast from food as well, because that's also distraction. Phone calls that will leave you even worse than what you were already feeling. Is time to put that phone on D&D and just tap in with yourself at this moment, because there you're going to find the answers and you're going to get that calm that you've been looking for, because those distractions, the smoking, the drinking, the scrolling, the want to hurry up and make content, I'm just getting a lot of different type of distractions that where you feel like you're making things forceful because of that anxiety and that need of rushing, but you don't know what you're rushing for. It's time to take a pause, take a break, because with that force, you're resisting what it is that you need to do, because whatever is coming for that breakthrough is going to be effortless. It's going to take away that sluggish energy that you've been feeling lately. So I feel like a lot of this is just, yeah, sitting time with self. Fast. Some are fasting from food. It's just silence, where it's just you, your spirit, your mind, and just complete silence. I don't know. I hope some of this makes sense, but it's been weighing heavy on my spirit. But you know something's coming. You just don't know what it is. But you know you have to go through a transformation in order to get there. And I think that's something that you're avoiding. Some attachments, heavy attachments. Some are getting rid of these attachments knowing that it's not healthy for you anymore. But it's hard because you don't want to be lonely. You're afraid to be alone with yourself. You're afraid to be alone with your thoughts. But your thoughts and your spirit are trying to tell you something. I understand that was a lot, and I hope it made sense, but it was just the channeling that I was feeling. So forgive me if I didn't articulate everything into a way that was more understandable, but I guess whoever understands, understands. But yeah, have a good day.